Ooh, righty guys, y'all recognize this area. This is the junk area where parts that's going to the trash go. Before I junk parts, I normally strip them down. Now guys, I already ripped this one down, but I'm scared to take a chance on this one. So I might just throw all those parts away simply because y'all see this intake? All right, this intake was basically, ooh, look, it's all melted. Yeah, this one was overheated, so I don't know if I would trust anything on this. Yeah, but so I might just chunk the rails. I'm gonna keep the throttle body. I don't think you can damage a throttle body by overheating the intake. Now, the intake is not the intake fault, so get that out of your head right now. It's not that this is a trash intake just because it's made of plastic. All right, the engine, they overheated the engine. This is attached to the engine, so this is collateral damage. Yeah, this will happen if your engine overheat. Now, you need to figure out why your engine overheat, and you still got to replace this. Now, this one right here, I see no signs of overheating. However, I'm not sure why the guy replacing it. Okay, now look at this. Ooh, you never know when you might need an injector. This was a young guy, guys. They not too, I'm not gonna say they not too bright, but they don't know the value and stuff like this. Okay, a throttle body. Do you know how many cars I bring in here that I think need a throttle body? These are ETCs, meaning there's no TPS. It's all electronic. Okay. Ooh, this might be broke. Maybe that's why. All right. There's no ETA. There's no IAC. There's no TPS. I meant. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot you can diagnose by having a used throttle body handy. Okay. Instead of spending an hour trying to diagnose the throttle body, just simply bolt this one up and plug it in and see what happens. Yeah, cut down on your diag time. You still get paid the 1 hour checkout time. Now, fuel rails. I don't know if I trust these, or fuel injectors rather. Should I trust these? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you replaced it, but it doesn't look like it was overheated, so that makes it okay in my book. All right, PCV valve. Yeah, just let that go. You don't need that. But, however, map sensor. Now, these are not technically replaceable. I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna hang on to this. Yeah, okay, you just never know. When you map sensor, manifold absolute pressure, tells the computer, I guess vacuum, you can say it like that. All right, this valve right here, I'm gonna take that as well. But yeah, these young guys, they don't know. Even this, guys, oh my goodness, yeah, they don't know the value in this stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and strip that down, keep the map sensor, take this fuel rail. You never know when you might need a freaking fuel injector. I don't know if I trust the rail. However, the ejector is a fair game. Go ahead and throw this one away. I can't think of the name of this plastic, but I'm gonna say this: if it gets hot, show signs of overheating, yeah, something going on in your engine. Even back pressure, like you're out of time and you're spitting back up, yeah, that can cause this. So overheating, excessive pressure in the intake system can cause this. A lot of things can cause this. Just know you need to don't just by replacing this does not mean you're gonna fix the car. You got to find out exactly what happened. All right, guys, let me go find a couple of sockets, 516, get this throttle body off of there. I'm keeping that mug. Never know. I put this in my drawer. Y'all know my drawer. Let me show y'all my drawer. Yeah, young boys, they don't know nothing about this. Look at this spare PCM. This is off of I don't know what that's off of, but I got it wrote down right here. Hey, I got a throttle body right here. Not sure what that's from. Could be a Pentastar, but I got a nice spot for this map sensor right there. Nice spot for that new throttle body. I'm gonna put it right here. I got tip-ums, spare parts, guys. Cut down on diagnostic time. They got spare PCMs, computers. Nobody wants to gamble on a freaking $1,000 computer. Why not just plug it in, program it, and see if that fixes your problem? Yeah, that's the advantage I have. All right, I don't spend a lot of time on diagnosing cars. AC control head. I don't know what this. See, the thing about these modules and tip-ums and things like that, they have multiple responsibility. So let's say if I had a tip-em and the wipers don't work, okay, you can keep that tip-em and test everything else but the wiper. So what you would do is write on there. I even got another one. You can write on your tip-em the problem with the tip-em. Okay, y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a tip-em off a van. I think I wrote on there wipers don't work. So just got to be creative, guys, and find a nice place to store this stuff. You don't want to look like a hoarder. I already get called a hoarder. I don't want to look like one. So just hide it away in a nice, pretty cheat cabinet. That's what I'm gonna call this, the JT cheat cabinet. All right, guys, I gotta go.